Hello, welcome to part 2 of programming in Ruby. The part 1 was the Hello World program, and we compared the Java version of the same thing to the Ruby, and we done 2 lines of code. We didn't need to do 2 lines of code. All we needed was one put s string hello world, as we've got here, and I'll just run that in the DOS prompt, and there's hello world. Right. I've altered the hello world program. There's a static string called title, and it contains the string hello world from main, and within main we've got system.out println and print that string called title, which will print to screen hello world from main. And we've created an instance of the hello print hello .java class, and we've called it hiya. This is a class here, and inside this class we've got a string named h, and it contains the string hello, and so we're going to call within main, we're going to call this h variable string and print it out here hiya.h. Plus we're going to do the here.w string from print.world. So we've created 2 instances of 2 different classes to run from the main program in Java. And so we're going to do this, but we're going to do this in Ruby, just to compare and to show. So I'm going to run this again just to show you it works and show you it working. Okay, and so that's it, printed it out there. Hello world from main, hello world from the other classes, and it got hello from the higher, and it got world from here. Right. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create 2 classes. One's going to be called hello. Oh wait, it's got to make sure I'm in the right direction. That's the project folder. So and then we call that hello. It's got to be a capital letter for class. And then we're going to create another one. Again, close. And this one's called world. Okay, that's us got 2 classes. Eclipse already creates the classes, but I'm going to skip that at the moment. We're going to do this, but I'm going to demonstrate there's many different ways of doing different things. Okay. And what I'm going to put here is puts, just a command puts hello, and in this one I'm going to create a space after this one here. I'm going to do puts world. From main, and right, so the first thing I'm going to do is require going to get the directory name for hello.rb and world.rb. So I'll just right click and go to properties, and there's this directory here that I'm interested in. Control C just to copy. Okay, Control V paste and backslash hello.rb and hit enter again. Oops. Require Control V backslash world.rb. And so what I've done here is I've included the hello.rb file and the world.rb file within the hello world. It's a script, so it'll do line 1 first. It'll go to hello.rb. It'll look at the code in here. It'll read the code and it will compile the code onto screen. Then it'll go to the next line, which goes to this file, and then it'll read put s string world, and then it will put that to screen, and then it will come down to line 3 with the code within hello world.rb, and then it will put s print to screen, put to screen the string hello world from main. Okay, and so I'm going to save this and then run the program and see what happens. There you go. We don't have what I expected. We've got hello world from main, so just got to make sure everything's alright. Okay. What it is again, it doesn't want to accept this one argument and print it to screen, so I've got to put get string, and then it will print it to it will put the string on screen, and then it will wait for me to enter a command, which will give you enough time to see that it's actually put this script on. And again, if I do the same for world.rb. Now if I save, and if I do this world.rb, and it's waiting for me to input something. So hello world, so we've messed up. Okay, so save. So now it's doing it, it's waiting for me to hit enter, and then it'll give me the world. I hit enter. Now it's waiting for me to hit enter again, because I put get s, that will print up the final string. Right, if we go back here, so the first one I called was the hello.rb, and then the second one was world. If we move these about, if I put world after, put hello world from main, save, and what's going to happen, the first one is the hello, and if I hit enter, it's going to print out hello world for main, and then it's went straight on to hello world, and it's waiting for me to hit enter to finish the program. And if I put hello at the bottom, as you can see, it's the world is called before hello, and so it's printed world, it's waiting for enter, then it will print hello, and it will wait for enter to end the program. Now it's waiting for enter again. So what I'm going to do here is put S, and I'm just going to make a line, because I'm still going to print these 3 lines out, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a class in hello world, and so class. I'm going to create a method in hello and world, and they're going to be called the same name, but because of different classes and different instances, it doesn't matter, they've got the same name because we'll have a different instance name and class name. Yeah. So put S. This is the define method, and that's the end of the method. The method, any code between this is the code of that method. When you call that method, that's the code that's going to be processed. And end for the end of the class. I'm going to make an instance of the hello class, and it's a name. I'm going to make an instance of, but I'm going to make a class. I'm going to have to make a class first, and we're going to call it hello main. method and the class. So what this means is that we can make an instance of those class from that file. This file's been loaded. It means we can access the class. At the moment we've accessed the code. In fact, the script is not part of any class or any method. It's outside of that. So we've accessed them. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make instances of these classes, and from the instance we're going to call this method. And this method's job will be to put this string onto the screen. Okay. And so the first one we're going to do is the class, and make an instance of the class in this file. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make an instance, but make it equal to a name of an object. So it's equals dot new. Now that's a new keyword that we've used a new keyword in Java to create an object, to create an instance of a class, an instance of an object, and we're using the new keyword here also, but it's after, it's what we do is we call the class, and then it's a dot operator with a new method to create it. Well, we've got the equal sign, and then we've got the new, and then we call we call the constructor. So, and after that we're going to go, we use the welcome dot char, and that's us called that method. It's going to print out all's fine, the rest in front. Then we're going to create another object of this class, hello man class. So what's new, and then it's Holiday. Not sure how to spell Holiday, but that's close enough. Sorry, dot. And so that's us creating an instance of the hello man class and hello.rb, and we've called the char function, the method. And now for the classes within the world RB file, and it's my world, because you can have many classes in the one file. Yeah, and so this is why we're calling it by the class name. And the class name, the file name is different from the class name. Well, in Java, the file name will be the same. It will be the same as the class name. As you can notice here. The method char being called here, and so if we just save the file and let's see if we've made any mistakes. Okay, it's waiting for the enter key to do the hello, enter key to continue So there's a mistake we made. We've got all's fine in the west and front, and so line 12. Hello world, it's a mistake. Line 12. Let's see. Okay, what I think it is we've got to do the constructor. Spell initialize the constructor, the name for the constructor, right? Hello.rb, and so it was given an error. And so just like a constructor, you will initialize your variables and things like that in the constructor to build when you build the class. But it's just like in Java, you need the constructor. You also need it here as well, and that's the reason why it wasn't going. As you can see, under the line here, all's fine in the west and front. I'm alright. No, I'm alright. How about you? My world's okay too. Right, and so what we've done, we've accessed like these 3 different classes from 3 different files, just like you do in Java. So that's object orientation. Ruby is an object-oriented program, but it's much more simpler to use and it's easy to remember compared to Java. When you've been away from Java, I'm taking these commands here. When you've been away from Java or C++ or any other language, you forget the syntax. You forget certain keywords, certain ways of doing things, and though you can still code, it takes a while to get back into it, and when you make a typo, it can hold you back. And so because this is so simple and easy to use, it's much easier to work with. So we'll just done that again. It's waiting for the key to enter. And if it's saved, I don't think. Hello. Yeah. Okay. And so why I just deleted. Yeah, I've got to save each file separately. I didn't realise this. And so now when I run it, it will be straight away it's that line we put on it, and it's all's fine in the west and front. I'm alright. How about you? My world's okay too.